So I think it is the 19th of September. How time flies. We have started picking the potatoes, started harvesting the potatoes. We did the openings yesterday, so that means we can now run through the potatoes and use the tractor with the big tyres. So we've done the openings, got them out of the way. We've made 3 openings in that field, and they're not looking too bad considering the season. You know, since we planted them, they haven't had a lot of rain from the sky anyway, but they've had a lot of water irrigation wise. So I've had a lorry of wheat this morning that's gone out at Dad's. That was meant to be there at 7, turned up at 7:30, so got him loaded, then had to head on to farm 2 to load a load of oats. I'm just coming back from there, but this was the state of the lorry. So he'd had road salt on, and the bottom of the lorry was absolutely wet through, so I've said we'll give it an hour, and if he's going to tip it up, hopefully the wind will get in it and dry that. But imagine if I didn't look in there, all the oats would be like a layer in the bottom of that, and up the sides it's still damp up the sides. So I've just wasted about 45 minutes travelling from one farm to the other because a lorry body wasn't dry. Yeah, they say about red tractor on farms, well, do they assess the lorries? I don't know. It annoys me. I've just wasted that amount of time. I've got to go back again to load him at about 10 o'clock. It's 9, just 10 to 9 now, but that is really, again, it's I've got one job to do: draw the trailer out. I don't know. Anyway, I'm happy with the tates. Dad's a bit, they're not as big as last year, but at the end of the day, we've got to harvest them, we've got to pick them, and we've got a good sample to put forward to the merchant. So it's the next day, and yeah, yesterday it was about 24 degrees, which is very weird for September. Today I think it's going to be about 21, 22, which is a lot better. We made a bit of a hole in it, you can't really see from here, but still got a fair bit to go. Just going to pull the machines out, take the harvester, tractor and trailer, give them all some fuel, give them a bit of grease and stuff like that, and then I think we got one trailer to unload this morning. I've just got to go up the top of the heap with the remote control and top off the top layer of spuds, get the heap nice and level, and then I'll bring it back down again. But yeah, Saturday the 20th of September. Yeah, we need some oil. fire this old girl up. Now then, I don't know whether you can see me, just on top of the potato heap. Some people say, why do you have the potato heap so level? One is airflow, so it's better for the air from the tunnels. Also, it's easier to put straw on the top. And the other thing is, you can see if the heap has sunk. So if it's level, you can see where the heap's dipped and stuff like that, and then you know you've got a problem basically. So it looks level, but there's a slight like arc to the heap, so it's a bit higher in the middle than it is either side. So hence why we've got this fancy elevator. Well, it's second-hand elevator. We bought it, I think we've had it 3-4 years now, and compared to using the other one, this is absolutely fantastic. I love it. I absolutely love it. Like with the old one, I didn't have a remote control. It moved side to side, but you had to change the wheels to move it back and forth. It weren't telescopic. It done the job for many years, but when you step up to an extendo like this, you think, well, how do we do it without it? Because this has got auto slewing, so it'll go side to side by itself. So I'm not making that go back and forth, that's just doing it automatically. Right, I just need to go and empty the soil with the telehandler. Mum and Dad are catching the last load now. It's going to rain tonight and tomorrow, so I just drew the muck elevator outside, shut the doors, and we'll shut these doors. Put a fair bit in it today. Sorry about the light, for some reason it flashes when on this camera in here. Whether it's trying to adjust how dark it is and how with that light. Yeah, I just need to put a few more air ducts on, move the wall. Might be able to get 4 or 5 trailer load in there before having to move the grader and put it outside, because the piggyback conveyors now are all nearly to the stage where we can join them up. Basically that means I can't move this any more further back because of the height of that top conveyor. So what we do is we move the grader, put it outside, extend, leave the bottom one where it is and extend the top one back out to the grader outside, so that gives me more room as I draw this elevator back out and we fill the shed. Basically, yeah, it's a bit annoying having to move the grader, but that's the only way we can do it, because this elevator is so massive. And I need the extension as well. You need more room for everything in here. But anyway, a little video just show you what we're up to. Potato harvesting. Yields perhaps down about 4 or 5 tonne an acre from last year, which is a lot. Probably about 5 tonne an acre from last year. We're probably doing about 16 tonne an acre. 17 tonne an acre, if that. Who knows till we get them in bags. But yeah, with how the year is, we can only be thankful to the sample that we got. Like I say, me and Dad banging water on it, irrigating flat out, spraying. Yeah, a lot of effort's gone into these potatoes. So and I've heard it's not a very good price, but we'll see. But thank you for watching. Hit like, hit subscribe if you want to. If you don't matter. But if you like these videos, give it a thumbs up. And yeah, we'll see you for the next one. Ta.